His mom was passed before him. He keeps saying, the very first person I saw was my mom. Okay, so I'm starting to feel the soul release, meaning mother energy, whether mom or grandmother, he keeps calling her mom. Was his mom passed before him?
Yeah.
Okay, I just keep getting mom, so I'm just going to leave it. Okay, but he keeps saying mom, 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 meaning he's already starting to see her as the soul starts to exit, and he keeps saying mom, and all I hear is mom, and I can actually see her start to walk towards him, and I feel like he's like almost trying to jump, like he's trying to go to her. Okay, which means they had a really strong connection, or he knew instantly that they were coming there to meet him and get him. Okay, I'm being told 3 people met him though. 3 people. Okay, mom, there was some kind of father energy, so whether father or grandfather, because I'm not being told what level that is. And then there was a sibling as well. Do you understand it? Perfect. Because they're saying to me, mother energy, paternal energy, father, mother, sibling. Do you understand?
Yes.
3 people there. Okay, so there's a sibling passed before him. Now sometimes they'll say brother or sister. My guys are just saying sibling, but I'm feeling the mother and I can feel the father just behind. They're not showing me the sibling, which is okay, but they're saying to me the sibling was there. Just meaning that the sibling's not here today with him. So they're showing themselves to me, but I'm not seeing the sibling just because he's not here. Do you understand? Does that make sense to you? Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm just going to listen. He's making me feel what it was like to walk towards her. He said there was part of me that wanted to stay, but I started to see them before I went. And as soon as I saw my mom, all I wanted to do was walk towards her. That's why I felt the hurriness. Do you understand? Just means that he knew what was about to happen and that he knew that he was going to heaven. Do you understand it? Okay. So sometimes this can be a mother energy that watches over him. Sometimes it can be a grandmother that's just like mom. He just makes me feel like he wants to call her mom. Okay? Mom is actually passed before him. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it. Okay? Okay. Alright, he's going to the message. He's saying to me he wanted you to know he was there to make you feel more at peace about it. Do you understand it? Okay, good. You understand everything he said so far? Okay, wonderful. Good, good, good. There is definitely some older grandmothers and grandfathers and older generations. Even though I feel like he connects to those 3, I still feel that strong grandmother pull. Meaning it's still the maternal energy that he was walking into. And even though they're the 3 that greet him, there's like a line of people that he walks into as far as the greeting. Do you understand? Good. Who has the medals? He makes me feel like I want to pin a medal on myself. Do you understand it? Somebody in the family have them? Okay, good. It just means that he's validating that they've been passed down because he keeps doing this. Servicemen will always make me feel when they're in spirit if there's medals passed down. Even if it's just one, they'll make me feel like I want to pin a medal. Do you understand? Is there several that he left?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to ask. I'm being told that he's doing this, so I know at least one was. I just need you to find out, okay? Sometimes they will give us stuff because they're bringing it up, because even though you recognize all the rest of the validation, there could still be stuff passed through the family, even in boxes or whatever that hasn't gone through, or because things get separated out through the family. Then sometimes we will come across things and be like, oh, I never realized they had this. He's doing this, so I know there's at least one, so that's why I had to stop. Okay, so you'll have to send me a message because I feel like you're going to figure it out, and sometimes that'll happen. Okay, does anybody else recognize it? Are you connected to anybody else here in a family? Okay, that's why I'm asking. Okay, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking, because he keeps saying to me, tell her to ask the family. So that's why I had to stop and ask. Do you understand? Okay, that just means that I know that you're going to figure it out. Meaning, whether it's packed in boxes, whether someone else in the family has it. Okay, because I feel like things kind of went like this as far as the separation. Do you understand? Okay, good. So I feel like you're going to figure it out, so you'll have to let me know about that. All right, I'm just going to listen to his words. He just said it means a lot to talk today. It means a lot to talk today. All right, honey, come closer. They're starting to pull in, so I'm going to lose this energy. So I'm asking him just to come a little closer to me so I can listen to him as he starts to step out. I start to see the peaceful wings in front of his chest. It's his way of validating that he's at peace. He's starting to pass all this loving energy to me. Let her know there's things I didn't have a chance to say, and I'm sorry for that. I wish I would have had a chance to say goodbye in a better way and in a better state than what I had. Do you understand it? Okay. He said I needed her to know that I love her. She was one of my greatest gifts. Do you understand it? That's what he just said. She was one of my greatest gifts. Can I ask you a question? Were you daddy's girl?
Yeah.
Because he just, as he starts to step out, I see this pedestal, and he keeps trying to set you on it. Meaning he's like showing me a little mini you and then setting you on the pedestal. And that's how I know that it was like wrapped around the pinky. Do you understand? And he gave you everything. Yeah, okay. That's the closeness that he was making me feel earlier, okay? He said, that's why I needed to tell you she was priceless to me, and that she still remains that. I know that I'm in her heart. You pray for him, because he's showing me the praying hands. It's his way of saying that he prays for you as well. Do you understand it? Good. He said, I'm hoping to have more time to talk to her again someday, but I needed to let her know I was here. Did you ask him to come? Were you asking him as you were driving here? Okay, because he's sitting me in the car, and he keeps saying, I was in the car with her, and all I kept hearing her say was, you better come through. Do you understand it? Meaning you were asking him on the way, okay? He said, that's why I had to make sure I got your attention before you started to read everybody else, because they were saying to me, I only had so much energy. Meaning that's what I felt when I first connected to him, okay? That if I didn't take him, I might lose him. Meaning by the time I would have gotten to him from everyone else that was already making me feel that they were going to step in. Yeah, he's a proud daddy. Very proud of you. Okay. And he just keeps saying she needs to know how much I love her and that she was my world. He's starting to step out. So loving. I know that I didn't even touch the surface with him as to what he wanted to make me feel and show me. And I know there was so much that he wanted to make me feel with laying in this bed as far as the shutdown. But sometimes what they'll do is they'll use their time more for the loving things, because sometimes us remembering our loved ones in that state can be a little more harmful than helpful. But their health issues and their names are two of the strongest things that I always attach to, okay? So sometimes my guides or them will just stop me from feeling all that because it can waste their energy, okay? So as long as you understand everything that he validated about that, even though I know he didn't go into the extreme, I know that there was organ failure. Okay, and everything else that I felt with it. Wonderful. All right, he's starting to pull his energy. So much more I could have gotten out of him. But he did a great job. Because he technically gave me all three things, which is wonderful, and then plus some. You'll have to let me know when you find that medal or those medals, because I know you're going to come across them. That just means that they're packed away in a box or someone else in the family has them. Okay?